Movie explained here. Today, I've delivered Indian movie. Title, Rustom 2016. Hindi thriller directed by Tinu Suresh Desai. Starring Akshay Kumar, Ilina D'Cruz, Arjun Bajwa and Esha Gupta. The story of Rustom is inspired by a real-life incident. Spoilers ahead. Officer Rustam Panuri was married to Cynthia Panuri in 1959, 12 years after gaining independence from British colonial rule. Their marriage falls apart when he finds out that she is having an affair with his friend Vikram Makhija. After returning from his ship early, Rustom discovers love letter as from Vikram in Cynthia's locker. Trying to find them, Rustom sees them together. He goes home and awaits Cynthia's return, then confronts her about the love letters, but leaves before Cynthia can explain. Rustom then purchases a handgun from the ship's armory and summons Secretary of Defense K.G. Bakshi at Defense Headquarters in New Delhi. So he looks for Vikram, first in his office and then in his house. After Rustom enters Vikram's room, a servant hears 3 gunshots and rushes into the room to find that Vikram has been killed with 3 bullets to the chest, and Rustom is walking with a gun in hand. Rustom immediately surrenders to the police and Chief Inspector Vincent Lobo begins an investigation. Vikram's sister, Preeti Makhija, meets with prosecutor Lakshman Kangani to impose the harshest sentence on Rustom. Rustom refuses any help and decides to lead the case alone, preferring imprisonment. Rustom's senior naval officer, Rear Admiral Prashant Kamath, sends 2 thugs to his home to look for a set of documents, but they find nothing. Horrified, Cynthia rushes to prison to tell Rustom, who she ends up meeting, and hears Cynthia's story about how lonely she was when Rustom went to London for months. With Preeti's permission, Vikram took advantage of Cynthia's loneliness and she fell in love with him. However, on the day of Vikram's murder, Cynthia had already broken up with him. Because of her marriage, she was beaten by Vikram after breaking up with him, got hurt and left Vikram's house. On Rustom's orders, Cynthia blackmails Kamath for 5 crore in exchange for the necessary documents. On the eve of the trial, Rustom Lobo tells the truth. In 1958, he is posted to London to inspect an aircraft carrier that the Navy has been wanting to buy for several months. But during the inspection, Rustom discovers that the aircraft carrier's hull is damaged. The aircraft is corroded and should be repaired and modified before the aircraft carrier is transferred to India. Vikram lobbied India to buy an aircraft carrier and tried to bribe him with Kamath into saying the aircraft carrier was airworthy. When Rustom tried to inform Bakshi in London, also tried him and take to India, Vikram tried to calm him down, and Rustom slapped him in disgust, believing that he showing the power of his uniform. Vikram went out with Cynthia to show Rustom her power over and get revenge on him, but he never really liked her. Rustom, enraged by Vikram's revenge, grabbed a pistol from the ship's armory, then called Bakshi and told him that he would not spare Vikram and that he had documents revealing the carrier. It is the humiliation of the Navy. Rustom then went to Vikram's house and shot him dead. Bakshi then sent Kamath some documents that Rustom said he had, and after Lobo asked for a recording of the town talk, gave him half of the recording to cover up his corruption. As Rustom puts it, hasn't revealed anything about the aircraft carrier, so the Navy shouldn't have a corrupt image. Rustom then reveals that he never had any documents proving the courier was damaged. The next day, Rustom is acquitted by a judge and jury. Rustom and Cynthia leave the court with their heads held high. The film ends with the couple, Rustom and Cynthia, on vacation. After receiving all the Bakshi orders Rustom received from Bakshi to cut half of the tape, Rustom learned of the outcome of the purchase after reading in a local newspaper that the courier had arrived in India in good condition, as requested. The film received acclaim for its story, performance, and direction. The performance received particular praise from Akshay Kumar, who won the National Film Award for Best Actor for his performance in the film. The film was a commercial success, grossing over Rs. 2.13 billion worldwide. All in all, Rustom is a gripping thriller that is definitely worth watching, especially for those who enjoy courtroom drama and real-life inspired stories. If you find out this video will be useful, subscribe and share to your friends, and press the bell. Thanks for looking.